Hi, I'm Jeannie Scott. Welcome to the Upper Craft Room, where we make a mess and create something beautiful out of it. So this is the keyhole system, and it comes with all these dies. Now apparently, because of that little keyhole that's on each of the dies, which will be easier to see once I cut these out, there's a little keyhole on each of the dies. Oh, and they're numbered. The dies are numbered, so they have the keyholes and then they're numbered. So it's going to tell us exactly how to layer them. We're not going to have to figure it out, and which way to turn them, because the keyhole you place all in the same direction. Let me go cut these out and we'll get started creating our card. I have to show you something real quick about the packaging with Altenew. So when I took these off, they have these outlines, and I can put this right back where it goes. So I always know what goes with what. This is the pole, the unicorn horse, leaves and flowers, and then the base. So they have it all lined up exactly what goes with what. We'll put this guy where he goes. I mean, it's taken me a minute to get all the, that's the main. Okay. To get all the pieces out of the die, but that's part of the fun, right? This is very good for organization. Don't pay attention to my sticky mat. This is a very old sticky mat, and I use it for all my inking projects. I have newer sticky mats for, usually for the camera, but when I do inking, I don't want to muck up my other sticky mats. Instead of gray, because gray looks like a pretty, you know, it doesn't look like that's something that my granddaughter would care for. I want to do pinks and creams. What Altenew did is they said to use morning frost and evening gray. I'm going to interchange them for vanilla cream and hazelnut. And we'll see how that looks. Maybe their idea is better, but I don't know. I'm going to try it. And then they have espresso for the main. So I am going to stick with espresso for his main. So I have these three colors. And then they have ruby red, but instead of, and grapevine, but instead of ruby red and grapevine, I'm going to use fuchsia and jazzleberry, because I think that's going to be more pinky. And then they have brushed metallic gold, which I do have the ultimate metallic gold. I don't have brush, but I have ultimate. So I'm going to use their ultimate gold. I'm going to pull out vanilla cream and do the body with vanilla cream. For the Altenew pokey tool, it also has a wax tip. So that's kind of cool. So you have the gold side is the pokey tool side, and then you have the white side is the wax tip. And see, that says number 3. That's got a number next to the keyhole. Let's see if you can see that. I do like this color, by the way. That's a very pretty color. Oh, I have to do the other one, but I want to show you this number 3. See that number 3 next to the keyhole? Yeah. And then this one, I don't know if we can see it yet. Let me color it first. It's got a number 1. So let's color it up. Now we're going to go with the hooves. And for the hooves, I'm going to use hazelnut. And I might switch this to a darker one. And my sticky mat, because my sticky mat's going to hold these in place while I color them. Ooh, look at that. That is a pretty color. I think that's going to work fine. I just feel like we should do all the horse pieces first. I'm going to do all the horse pieces. So this is going to be espresso. And those are small enough that I'm going to go ahead and use. All right, that's vanilla cream and hazelnut. So inking. See how inking, this is so joyful to me. The inking comes... I really enjoy this, because inking, I get to use my tools for one, like these things. I love using the tools. See why I use this just for my inks? Because these inks stain so bad on photopolymer, which is fine. Because it doesn't hurt the photopolymer. It's still usable. It just looks so dirty. Now, for the gold, because it's, for one, it's a pigment ink. And for 2, because it's a pigment ink, they have it on a foam pad. I don't like running blending brushes through the foam pads. And the reason that is because the foam pads, they get messed up easier. So it's much easier to use like a dauber on them. All right, so I like using the dome ones, because then you get more of the ink and you don't have to it's not such a struggle. So, and then I just press down. See that gold? I just press down, and now I can just get that gold on there, and it's just a lot easier, and it's not going to mess up my foam pad. I had a Martha Stewart gold pad, which they don't even sell them anymore. And it really, the brushes really tore up the pad. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's better. You just have to pounce to get that color down really good. Okay, and see that little keyhole? Let me come in close. Now you'll see that little keyhole right there. See where it says number 2? And this one says number 1. Can we see number 1 on there? There, that way. Okay. I'm going to grab my tweezers, probably this way. Yeah. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of glue. And I'm just getting glue around the outside of that little keyhole. And then I'm going to line this keyhole up with that keyhole. And then that's going to be perfectly, yep, just like that, where it's supposed to be. And then I'm going to let that go and hold that down. Okay, that's 1 and 2. Now number 3 is the horse, which I'm going to grab with tweezers again. Oops. Grab with tweezers right here because I'm going to line that up as well. Yep. Okay, and I'm going to put a little glue around the outside of the keyhole. Can you see where I'm putting the glue? Is that in camera good enough? Okay. Putting the glue outside the keyhole. And now I'm going to match that hole up over a little bit. Oops, I think that's good right there. Now it matched. Okay, and that's 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to grab number 4, which is this piece, and I'm going to put the glue again around the keyhole. Oops, too much glue. Too much glue. We're going to glab some of that off. That's okay. That's why we're using the matte glue. Alright, and we're going to lay this down. How are you guys liking this so far? Okay, see that keyhole says 1, because that piece matches. I didn't glue the main down yet though, so that's good. I can just tuck this under there. So this is going to cover up that keyhole. Let's see, let's pick this piece up. We'll turn this sideways, and I think it goes right here. There we go. Okay. Let's move that up just a tad. No, too far. Right there. Cute. Yeah, I have to say, it was very easy to put together. The keyhole system, I didn't have to figure out where any of the pieces went except for the ear. I didn't know what the ear was. It came out. See, that's the thing, is I always make a mess. I always do. I make a mess, but it creates something beautiful in the end. All right, and so then, if I wanted to, I don't have to touch this anymore, so I can actually glue this together, because I'm not going to touch the pole. I'm not going to do this now until we put it on the card, but then this goes like this. Look at how cute that is. Let's pull this back in so you can see it up close. So I am not 100% positive this is going to pan out, but we're going to try it. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to bring in one of the watercolor brushes from Altenew. I have some water over here that I just kind of keep ready for whenever I want to do this. All right. So I'm going to use the Jazzleberry and dip some water into the ink and use it for watercolor wash. Now, I kind of like the brush stroke marks. Kind of makes me happy. Okay. All right, and we're going to glue this to our card base. I guess I want to line that up directly to the bottom. with the Altenew tape, you do have a little bit of time, which is kind of nice before it actually adheres. That looks good. Of getting it straight. With this straight. Ah! Thank God it's matte glue. I'm a messy crafter, for sure. I want you close so you can see every little detail. All right, and then we're going to... wondering if I should pop this up. I almost want to pop that up. I think I'm going to. But we can use this, like the big, across the big piece of... and we'll put this right... I don't know that I want it straight. Okay. Okay, well, the last thing that we want to do, I was going to pop this up, but I'm not thinking so. I could actually cut about 3 or 4 of these out and stack it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back, and I'll show you what I mean. So I have this stacked like 3 times right here. So this is all stacked up. I've cut it out 3 times. You can see how thick it is. Yeah, you can see how thick that is. So this is a glue pen, and I am taking... I just have to dot it on. It doesn't really draw on, unless you know a trick I don't with the glue pens. But I'm just going to dot it on and get it all over. Pick up my tweezers and put it right on top. Now it's going to be, this is not layer number 4, so it'll be 4 stacked. So now we have that to where we can pop it up. I do like this font. We are being a little bit more riskier here, but that's okay. I better turn it, let her see. I think I want it like, I am a messy crafter. Oh, that's pretty. There. But it always ends up turning pretty in the end. Now I'm going to tape it to the back of, put it on my card. I'm trying not to get the tape on the mat, on my glass mat. Now I won't have to worry about that. Now let's get this lined up. We can get it lined up. I generally just have to stand over the top of it so I can see what the heck I'm doing. And there we go. That finishes our beautiful card. Now I can come in closer and you can see it. Altenew gave me a special offer to share just with my audience, plus a $20 gift card giveaway. I'll be posting the details over on Instagram, so if you're following me over there, be on the lookout for that. And if you're not following me yet, why not? Well, if you want to and you're not, just head over to my YouTube channel description, click my Instagram link, and follow me there so that you don't miss out. If you're still watching with me today, I want to thank you so much for spending time with me. And if you enjoyed this video and found value in it, give it a like so that YouTube will tell other card makers about it. Subscribe so you never miss a video, and hit the bell so that you get notified every time we put one out. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.